stuff that you're doing.
Yeah.
You have your YRU organization. So just kind of tell me a little bit about that and how it kind of came to fruition.
Well, YRU, something that Youth R Us, something that we started with my partner Clive Williams, probably about 6 or 7 years ago. We had like a vision of being involved in the community on the right way and kind of like being the cool thing to do too. Because a lot of times you see a lot of kids want to be involved with some community work because they don't feel like it's a cool thing to do while their friends are not involved. So we had an open arms policy. Like we invite everyone in, but when you're here, you have to act accordingly. Like this, we have a culture you have to abide by. It stemmed from just our backgrounds of being from the West End or of Toronto, Rexdale, him being from Jungle and Rexdale. I also wanted to get back to a community that kind of made us and sculpted us into the men we are today. I mean, the first time I started designing clothes was after I graduated college. One of my friends, or two of my friends they sent me this, they're designing some clothes and they sent me this app or this website like custom design or custom ink or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time I got it, I was like, yo, what is this? They're like, oh, you can just design your own t-shirts. And I went crazy. I would design up to like 6 in the morning. I was designing I designed the T-Dot logo. I designed like a Malcolm X shirt. I designed my Kings shirt, my Queen. I did it all in my first night ever designing. When I first got that taste of it, I was like, yo, what is this? In fact, the first time I picked up a basketball. And it was the same love. So I was like, okay, I got something here. That translated into everything else in life. But yeah, so the same ethos you see behind Noir-et-Noire, that culture that symbolizes excellence, the same thing happened in college.
I'm always referring it back to basketball. Like, it's better to see the team succeed than an individual.
Right.
And you look at the greats, LeBron, Magic, Mike, Larry, they're always making their teammates better.
Right.
And they're at their best when their team was succeeding.
Right.
And it's important because, like you said, relating it back to business now, you got your team and you're giving back to the community. So you're a prime example of that. So when they're now at your position, they got to do it to the next crop of kids.
Yep. Nipsey says something amazing. Like I always hope to change the game for those after me. Like a lot of this stuff I do is not for me. If it was for me, I'm good. I'm more than good, forever. So it's not really for me. It's for the guys coming behind me who's like, I don't want them to go through the same things that I did. I want to help them prioritize. I want to help them be financial literate at a younger age, younger than I was at. You know what I'm saying? I want to help them be able to make the right decisions, be able to learn to say no to certain things and make better choices than I made. It's like getting a cheat code, like in a game, like people used to play like, what's that game called? Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
So it's like Grand Theft Auto, you're playing Grand Theft Auto all day without no cheat codes. Man, they're gonna waste you so fast. I'm giving you the cheat code, so you wake up, put it in, you got everything you need. You got every car, you got all the ammunition, all the weapons you need, and you can just go out in the world and do your thing.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
Virgil Abloh, somebody I definitely draw inspiration from. He's from Ghanaian descent. He's a dope creative director. Very similar in the ways that he has no office. He just travels and gets his work done through his phone. And he's not afraid to take risks. The meditation process and enjoying getting to a creative space. And the art of allowing new things to come in your way and being like water, being super adaptable, like not being stuck in your way of thinking. That's like the ethos of like my whole company, being super adaptable. Like we can collaborate one day with like a restaurant, and next week we can collaborate with Slam Magazine. Two different sides of the spectrum. We can collaborate with like a Zara, and we can collaborate with like a Cyclones of Anaya, which is like a Mexican restaurant in like Houston. Like we can do anything. Going into an office with like NBA general managers, NBA presidents, the entire office full of multi-millionaires, and in the first few meetings, people are on their phone while I'm talking. Like, who are we talking to?
Yeah, they don't. Okay.
It's supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
Until you kind of show your worth and show what you can do, and then they kind of start realizing, okay, he kind of knows what he's talking about. That's the same exact thing as being in an AU tournament, not being ranked at all, going into a game and playing against the number 2 and number 1 ranked player, and having a huge game and taking a scholarship or making them give you a scholarship because you played well. Like, there's nothing we can't do.
So just being able to be very accessible,
right?
To kind of adapt on whatever the world brings.
Whatever. You can do anything. My father told me that at a young age, there's nothing you can't do if you put your mind to it, and that stuck with me. If I was to ask you what is
biggest things that these young student athletes, or the things that they don't kind of take full advantage of? What is it that you would say?
Utilizing the social media platforms. And it's not about how many followers you have, it's about how many people you are leading. I'm gonna say that again. It's not about how many followers you have, it's about how many people you are leading. So using your social media platforms to tell a story and to lead others and show people what type of person you are. Because college coaches immediately look at your social media. You know what I'm saying? People workforce immediately go back on your social media and see what type of person you are. So always making sure you're cognizant or you're kind of aware of what you're posting.
Yeah, man, I always tell myself personally, like, the journey is far greater than the destination.
For sure.
If he can do it, like, he's from my community, like,
right,
it's possible.
Yeah, fall in love with that journey and keep working that stuff. You may not see the success now, but it's gonna come. This didn't happen overnight. This is a lot of work.
You playing ball at one point, and you played with one of the top NBA athletes. Right now, like, you're transferring into the business world and the branding world and stuff like that. You're taking the same lessons that you've learned through the sport and you're putting it into another field of expertise.
All the skills you learn from basketball are transferable to the work field. And I realized, okay, if I can go through Division I college conditioning, there's nothing in the world I cannot do. Anybody who's been through college conditioning knows what I'm talking about. So,
what was like the worst experience you had with college conditioning?
We was running the mile. And for guards, you had to get a 6-minute mile. I can't run a mile for nothing. And it was so hot in Arizona. I just told my boys, so listen, today I'm gonna fake like I'm gonna faint. We got through it though. You get through that, you get through anything. Basketball is the only sport that's so synonymous with martial arts, meaning it's levels to basketball. A lot of trainers are teaching players to be pros while they're still at the high school level. They're at the intermediate level. That's why these players get on the court and they're all over the place. They don't know what a go-to move is. They don't know what's a counter move. They're just doing moves that they think my trainer taught me to do, so I'm gonna do it right now in the game. They're not reacting. They're not playing basketball. Like, learn the basics first and build up. It's building blocks. A lot of the players and the trainers, their foundation is weak. So they're picking up bad habits. You're actually getting worse. Like, practice doesn't make perfect. If you're practicing bad habits, you're just getting worse. You're not gonna go from doing basic math or division to doing parabolas the next week because you're saying this is the highest level. That's not how it works in anything in life.
Units.
You gotta go through it. These are fundamental skills you develop as you grow. So
I just think social media is being used the wrong way with these trainers because they're just seeing everything.
I get it.
Like, if I was to ask who was the most influential person to you during your tenure as an athlete, what are some names that come to mind? I know Ro's up there. So.
Coach Ro's up there.
Yeah.
My first high school coach, Anthony DeSantis, at Mirren Academy in Carr. Sean Travers, who's like our assistant coach. He's the first one who kind of really told me I was unstoppable and I can go play high-level basketball in grade 10 and 11. You know, obviously my parents, because not the fact that they believed in me, they just didn't understand what like basketball was at that time. From being from Ghana, you know, it was kind of something new. They're more involved in the scholastic side of it, and I wasn't doing as well. So that inspired me to kind of show them this can get me a free education. So it made me work even harder.
Just gonna end on, you know, if there's a message that you want to send to the younger generations or some creative and aspirational people in the world, what would it be?
Be fearless in your creative motivation. Don't be afraid of anything. What's the worst that can happen? If you fail at it, you need failures in order to succeed. Like, you have to fail at something. If you don't fail at anything, you will never know what it feels to succeed. Definitely do things from the kindness of your heart. Lead with love. When you lead with love, a lot of things take care of themselves. Don't be afraid of nothing. So that's pretty much it.
All right, man. Thanks, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. For sure, brother.
You, bro.
Keep doing your thing too, man. Appreciate the opportunity.
Man. You as well, bro.
For sure.
What's up, man?